In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Praise be to Allah, the cherisher and the sustainer of the world. Most gracious, most merciful. Master of the day of judgment. Thee do we worship and thine aid we seek. Show us the straight way, the way of those on whom thou hast bestowed the grace, those whose portion is not wrath, and who go not astray. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. ALM. This is the book. In it is guidance sure, without doubt. To those who fear Allah, who believe in the unseen, are steadfast in prayers, and spend out of what we have provided for them, and who believe in the revelation sent to thee, and sent before the time, and in their hearts have the assurance of the hereafter. They are on true guidance from their Lord, and it is those who will prosper. As to those who reject faith, it is the same to them whether thou warn them or do not warn them, they will not believe. Allah hath set a seal on their hearts, on their hearing, and on their eyes is a veil. Great is the chastisement they incur. Section 2. Of the people there are some who say, we believe in Allah and the last day, but they do not really believe. Fain would they deceive Allah and those who believe and realize it not. In their hearts is a disease, and Allah has increased their disease. And grievous is the chastisement they incur, because they lied to themselves. When it is said to them, make not mischief on the earth, they say, we are the only ones that put things right. Of a surety, there are the ones who make mischief, but they realize it not. When it is said to them, believe as the others believe, they say, shall we believe as the fools believe? No, of a surety they are the fools, but they do not know. When they meet those who believe, they say, we believe. But when they are alone with their evil ones, we are really with you, we were only jesting. Allah will throw back their mockery on them and give them rope in their trespasses, so they will wander like blind ones, to and fro. These are they who have bartered guidance for error, but their traffic is profitless, and they have lost true direction. Their similitude is that of a man who kindled a fire. When it is lighted all around him, Allah took away their light and left them in utter darkness, so they could not see. Deaf, dumb and blind, they will not return to the path. Or another similitude is that of a rain-laden cloud from the sky. In it are zones of darkness and thunder and lightning. They press their fingers in their ears to keep out the stunning thunderclap, the while they are in terror of death. But Allah is ever round the rejectors of faith. The lightnings all but snatches away their sight. Every time the light helps them, they walk therein, and when the darkness grows on them, they stand still. And if Allah willed, He could take away their faculty of hearing and seeing. For Allah hath power over all things. Section 3. O a people, worship your guardian Lord, who created you, and those who came before you, that ye may become righteous, who has made the earth your couch, and the heavens your canopy, and sent down rain from the heavens, and brought forth therewith fruit for your sustenance. Then set not up rivals unto Allah when you know the truth. And if you are in doubt as to what we have revealed from time to time to our servants, then produce a surah like thereunto, and call your witnesses or helpers if there are any besides Allah, if you are truthful. But if you cannot, and of a surety you cannot, then fear the fire, whose fuel is men and stones, which is prepared for those who reject faith. But give glad tidings to those who believe and work righteousness, that their portion is gardens, beneath which rivers flow. Every time they are fed with fruits therefrom, they say, why, this is what we were fed with before, for they are given things in similitude. and they have therein spouses purified, and they are abide therein forever. Allah descendants not to use the similitude of things, even of a Gant as well as anything above it. Those who believe know that it is the truth from their Lord, but those who reject faith say, what means Allah by this similitude? But it He causes many to stray, and many He leads into the right path, but He causes not to stray except those who forsake the path. Those who break Allah's covenant after it is ratified, and who sunder what Allah has ordered to be joined, and do mischief on earth, these cause loss only to themselves. How can you reject the faith in Allah, seeing that you were without life and He gave you life? Then will He cause you to die, and will again bring you to life, and again to Him will you return. It is He who hath created for you all things that are on earth. Then He turned to the heaven and made them into 7 firmaments, and of all things He hath perfect knowledge. Section 4. Behold, thy Lord said to the angels, I will create a vicegerent on earth. They said, wilt thou place therein one who will make mischief therein and shed blood, whilst we do celebrate the praises and glorify the holy names? He said, I know what you know not.